Welcome, bienvenidos, this is Roxana from MetamorphosisRox, and today we start a new segment called What I've Learned, Meme Edition. Now, sometimes it is going to be a meme, sometimes it's going to be something I found online that I found very interesting and wanted to share with you, because it either hit home for me, or it kind of sort of reminded me of a lesson I learned somewhere, somehow, or just something that I thought I would share to make your day a little better. I don't know if you've noticed, but some of the content has come from being like, I don't know, drama filled to being more about honoring good things that are happening, not only on social media, but outside. And sometimes, yes, it is going to be, why did you do this kind of content? But these are my favorites, and I hope you get to like them too. Today we have three little memes, if you want to call them that. They're actually comments written by, one was by ContraPoints, and the other two were tweets that somebody posted. So let's start with the first one. And I can't talk today for some reason. Now, we begin with, fun fact, when you politely ask for some boundaries on your feed, people will do the opposite and in fact go out of their way to explain why you shouldn't have that boundary. This is something that I have been dealing with a lot lately, because about a year ago, I want to say it was more like 18 months ago, I started putting boundaries in the sense that if I saw somebody that I like but they're posting too much about something I don't care about or I don't want to see on my feed, I would mute them. I didn't want to lose the friendship. I just didn't want to see their feed because they're always talking about the same thing. If I want to interact with them, I'll just go to their feed every once in a while and check on them and make sure that they're okay, or talk to them in private. But in public, I don't see what they post, or if they are the kind of person that's always posting about a particular channel or a particular something that just annoys me, I just put them on mute. The rest of the people that I didn't want to deal with, the people that have not done anything positive to contribute to any conversation that I've ever been involved in, those people just get blocked. And of course, never ceases to amaze me how there's always one person that will come with, can you tell that beep to unblock me so she can read what I'm posting about her? And I'm like, you don't have to unblock somebody to read what they're writing about you. You just have to view the blocked tweets and it will let you see it. But here's my thing, and this is personal, it's my opinion. You don't have to share my opinion with me. If I block you, I don't want to see you anymore. It's just that simple. It's not a very complicated, oh my god, you're a horrible person kind of situation. I just don't want to see you anymore. I don't want to see what you post. I don't want to see why you said what. I just want to be left alone. So if that bothers you, guess what? If I don't like somebody coming to my house, I don't invite them again. So why would you think that social media to me is any different? To me, social media is like that dinner party that you decided to have in your house one day and you invited everybody you know, and little by little you figure out who you can hang out with and who you can't hang out with. That's social media for me. So no, I'm not unblocking you. And you know, there is no particular reason why you need to tell me how to run my social media, which is the part that cracks me up the most. Some of these people spend their entire life trolling, bullying, doxing, harassing people. And then when they get blocked, it's like, but I didn't do anything. Well, okay, you didn't do anything to me. You sure about that? But even if you didn't, what makes you think that I want to spend my day with somebody that's doxing, bullying, and harassing people online? Because if that's the way you're online, I cannot imagine how you are in real life. And please spare me the, but I'm a nice person. No, you're not. You're absolutely not. So you're still blocked. Bye. So the bye was for the block, by the way. So let's go to the second one I saw. And this one says, still low-key bums me out when I think of old friendships that are now non-existent. Clearly, it's for the better, because I could never be friends with people who treat people like how my old friends treated me. What some of them did was so beyond shady, hurtful, and not even two-faced, more like eight-faced. But I have to think of them as chapters in my autobiography, even though some of them actually wouldn't even make it to the cliff notes. just know this happens to everyone, and people come into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And have I said that more than once? That whole line about people come to you for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. I have mentioned that line before. I don't know who wrote it. I don't know who said it first, and I apologize because I don't. So if you know, please leave it in the comments. Here's the thing. This is related to the first one in a way, because some of the people that I have blocked were friends at one point or another that just turned for whatever reason. Now, recent things in my life have taught me that some of these people were either planning this all along, and some of these people were very hurtful, knowingly painting a narrative of something happening that never really did happen. And it does get to you. It does bum me out. Like Daniel says, it bums me out. It does bum me out. Every once in a while I think about people that used to be my friends, online and off, by the way. This is not just online. And it kind of sucks that some people that I actually thought were like real friends turn out to be just not at all. Things that might happen to you on social media. People will come to you because you guys don't like the same people, which happens a lot. Look at the hater community. They all banded together because they didn't like certain content, and now they're all fighting each other. You should have known. Why? Because of the nature of the friendship. The people in the old beauty drama community, there's a lot of them that are not friends anymore, and that I'm not friends with anymore. Why? Because we all joined together to trash people. It was supposed to be in good fun, but as some people got really big, they decided to start trashing even the smallest content creators. And I really didn't get it. If you're talking about beauty drama, why are you trashing a drama channel that just started out? Or a drama channel that doesn't like you? Not everybody's gonna like you. Other reasons why people stop being friends beats me. Some people just come into your life and get mad at you for whatever reason, don't bother to tell you why, and then they disappear. The bottom line is this. There comes a point in your life where you have to realize that you shouldn't take this personally. For one reason and one reason only. What other people think about you is none of your business. And I've always said that, but I haven't always internalized it, because that's one of those things that is an everyday lesson. Every day you have to remind yourself what other people think about you is none of your business. And so if somebody doesn't like you anymore, wish them well. And this has taken me a long time to be able to just sit here and honestly say, wish them the best and move on with your life. It took me years, and if you've been on this channel long enough, you know it's taken me years to get to this point. But I'm doing it not for them. I'm doing it for myself, because I can't carry that grudge anymore. And no, I didn't hate those people, and I didn't wish them harm. I just hated that they didn't like me, I guess is how I should say it. And if you're a Golden Girls fan, you know that Rose Nyland had an entire episode about the fact that there was this one guy that didn't like her. So she kept giving him presents and giving him things and whatnot. And that's where I was. I was like, but everybody has to like me. I'm the good one. And the reality is that to them, I'm not a good one. I don't care. But here's the thing, and this is the part that you have to remember. It doesn't really matter how good a person you are. To somebody on this earth, and maybe a bunch of somebodies, you're never going to be good enough. Or worse, you're never going to be good, period. So stop trying to please everybody. Live for yourself. Enjoy your life, because you only get one. And stop worrying about what other people say, because it's none of your business. And by the way, that applies for good and for bad. Just because we like people that like us doesn't mean that we should care about what they think about us, even if it's good, because that can change. And how depressed are you going to be when that person turns on you? Believe me, I know. Let's go to the last one. Now, recently, ContraPoints had a video called Envy. And although I don't agree with 90% of what was said on that video, this is something that they posted, a comment that somebody left them that I absolutely loved. You want to protect yourself from the evil green eye monster? Well, don't tell others about your ideas, goals, or wishes. Don't be flaunting your accomplishments on social media or posting pictures of your children. That's how you avoid being jinxed. Now, the reason why I love this is because it's the perfect example of something that I agree with and I don't agree with at the same time. And let me go back. Do I believe that people get jealous when you tell them about your plans, your ideals, and your goals? Absolutely. There is always going to be one person that's going to hate whatever plan you have. And think about it. Every time you tell somebody, ooh, I'm going on vacation to XYZ, never, and at least I've never seen it, one time where one person, at least one person, doesn't come back with, ew, I went there, it's horrible, or ooh, it's too hot, or it's too expensive. There's always one person that is going to come back at you with something really bad, and you're sitting there like, why are you raining on my parade? Now, the part where it says, don't be flaunting your accomplishments on social media or posting pictures of your children, that's how you avoid being jinxed. That's the part where I don't agree. And I'm going to tell you why. For the same reason I posted the second comment. The second tweet, I should say. It is not my problem if you're jealous of me because I accomplished something. That's a you problem, that's not a me problem. And I understand what people are saying, that that's how you get jinxed. I don't agree with that. Just because I'm living my best life doesn't mean that automatically I'm gonna get jinxed or that something's gonna go wrong, and that's because somebody's jealous of me and they're wishing me ill. That doesn't work that way. Sometimes bad things just happen. You might have the best plans of going on a trip to, I don't know, Cancun or the Dominican Republic or even my island of Puerto Rico, and you have a wonderful time, and the day before you leave there's a hurricane. And I'm giving you an example from real life because that happened to me. I didn't go on vacation, but the day that we were supposed to leave, there was a hurricane advisory. Lucky for us, it was basically, I'm going to spit on you and keep going. But it was really crazy because the day that we were supposed to leave, the day before we were supposed to leave, it was supposed to hit Puerto Rico. And it did hit like half of the island, but not the half where the airport was at. So we were able to leave. But guess where it was going next? It was coming to Florida. And I live in Florida. And I was bringing my parents. And let me tell you, nervous wreck. Lucky for us, it dissipated before it got here. But it's one of those things. Bad things happen whether you flaunt them or not. The same people that are always looking at everything you do just to poo-poo on it are the same people that are going to celebrate if something happens to you bad, whether you announce it or not. So my personal take on this is, you know what? Enjoy your life. If you want to post a picture of your kids, post a picture of your kids. Personally, I don't post my family because they've been doxxed. And because for some reason, people think that because I have a channel, my family is fair game. They're not. Just so you know. And the first time I didn't do anything about it, the next time I might actually take them to court for it. Because there is no earthly reason why you should post my family online. I don't care if they are on pictures that I've posted, or if they say something on a video and you hear their voice. They're not public figures, leave them alone. But that doesn't mean, there's a lot of people that post pictures of their families. Most people that I know that are not family channels will cover the faces of their kids, but some people won't, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But it says a lot about you if you think that that gives you the right to jinx somebody or to wish them ill. That's a you problem again. And that's what I've learned. And that's what I'm sharing today. I hope you have a wonderful day. Wish everybody well. And until the next time, bye.